How's it going? Welcome to First and 10, the season premiere of First and 10 alongside Joe Emer. I am Rob Lehockey, and you know it's a big deal because Joe and I are both wearing pants tonight, suit pants.
Right. It's not like we're not wearing pants all together.
Exactly. Good point. Hey, yeah. 15 games on our schedule tonight, but we start with our game of the week. Defending 4A champion UMS-Wright on the road at McGill-Tulane, a monster matchup as we call it our game of the week.
Let's bring in the third member of our sports team. Carrie Chow is live at Lipscomb Field. Carrie.
What's up, guys? I'm glad I'm not a part of this no-pants party that you guys are talking about. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's excited about the season premiere of First and 10. We're here live at the Lip. If you look behind me, we got some live action going on. UMS-Wright with the ball there in white. You see number 10, Bragg Foshi, cheering to his crowd. He's getting everybody hyped. The scoreboard right now, not where a lot of people would have expected. Let's take a look at the tape.
Cameron Martin for the Yellow Jackets.
The 10 is back because I miss Joe Emer.
I didn't have the heart to tell young Claire Jones that Joe's been on for the whole year, actually. First quarter, UMS-Wright up 7. Bragg Foshi, Fosho hits Anthony Williamson for the big 35-yard gain. That sets up a Foshi sneak. UMS up 14-0. In the second, McGill's Lance Watson breaks free. Can anyone stop him? I presume not, Watson. That's a 62-yard run. And Fox 10 reporter and McGill-Tulane alum Libby Amos approves of that message. On the next series, Chris Dukes rips through the line. That's a 78-yard score. He's all alone in the Hive. At that point in the half, it was 21-7. Right now, if we look at the scoreboard, it is 31-10 in favor of UMS-Wright. A lot of people stunned by this outcome. Once again, UMS-Wright, the defending 4A champs. McGill, a perennial powerhouse in 6A with a new coach, Mike Dean. Obviously, this is not the way he wanted to start off the season. Guys?
That's right, looking pretty good. Thanks a lot, Kerry. Appreciate it.
All right, Kerry.
Score, Vigor 50 and Russellville 30.
Well, they walked through Class 5A last season, a perfect 15-0 on the way to a state championship. Vigor now the favorite to do it again, starting this season ranked number 1 and taking on Williamson tonight at the stadium. A little shout out to Mom. You gotta love that. Scoreless game, first half. Williamson threatening, but picked off by Jonathan Wright at the goal line. This game sloppy early, both teams. Vigor finally strikes Marlon Moore to Marvin Shin, the big receiver, and he had stepped out of bounds prior to catching it. Originally they say no touchdown, then they talk about it and they go, okay, yeah, pass interference. It is a touchdown. 6-0 Wolfpack. Second quarter, Moore again up top. Jackie Williams, the transfer, 18 yards for the score. 12-0 Vigor. Looking like they're in cruise control, but Williamson switches QBs. Bobby Lee, final seconds of the half, dives into the end zone for the score. 7 yards on the keeper, makes it 12-7 at the break. And at last check, Williamson was leading this game 21-20, but now Vigor has punched in, leading 28-21 late in the ball game. Well, the only team that lost, it's only 2 losses last year, were to Vigor. And Spanish Fort off to a good start this year, ranked 6th in the state. Shuts out J.O. Johnson 30-0. Next week, the Toros play their first game on their new home field. They've been waiting for that for some time. So we start out the show tonight with a couple of defending champs, UMS-Wright and Vigor. Both get their wins not too shabby.
And remember, in 6A, Davidson was so close last year. The Warriors got all the way to the semis before bowing out to eventual champ Prattville. Warriors ranked 3rd to open this season, taking on 9th-ranked Daphne. First quarter, Daphne will tie the game at 7. New quarterback Joseph Mosley looked pretty good. Israel Lamprakes hauls in the 58-yard touchdown. Still in the first quarter, though, Davidson quarterback Jarrell Smith says, I got an arm as well. This one, 77 yards to Rashad Cunningham. The game is tied at 14 at the half. 3:46 left in the game. Fourth quarter, Jarrell Smith did it in the air. Now he goes to the ground. Finds the end zone. This would be the game-winning touchdown. 21-14 is the final. So Davidson racks up 344 yards of total offense. Jarrell Smith, 96 yards passing and a touchdown in the air. On the ground, 49 yards rushing and that game-winning touchdown. Smith told us he dreamed it might be an exciting finish.
A little something like this. You know, it was exciting. I had a good time. I know my team had a great time. They played a great game, and I'm proud of both teams.
You got to be proud of their football team just for how they played at the end there when so many times we should have, would have, could have put them away and wouldn't because they just refused to quit. You know, we obviously got a lot of work to do to be ranked third in the state.
All right, Foley and Murphy, there's Solomon Patton, the Florida commit for the Murphy Panthers, and early in the game, he strikes already with 1 touchdown on the swing pass. Here he goes the distance again, 27 yards for this one, 13-7 Murphy. Foley, though, moving it to Darius Powell, part of the 2-quarterback tandem, dives in, 8 yards. He had 129 yards rushing on the day. Lions down 25-23, and then Marcus Washington, their other QB, plows in one of his 3 touchdowns. Foley takes the lead in the 4th quarter, 29-25, but Murphy marches down. 4th and goal, Daniel Woodyard hits Carlos Brand for the score. Murphy hangs on to win it, 31-29. Foley missed a field goal, a long one, as time ran out. So 31-29 is your final. Foley's Jorge Santa Maria just missed wide on that potential game-winning kick he had made earlier from 47. So Murphy escapes, and the Panthers will take it. How nervous were you on that last kick?
I was real nervous. I was standing up on the bleachers right here, and I thought he was finna nail it. But, I mean, he missed it, so we just went crazy then.
That does give us something to build on going into the next 9 weeks, you know, and those are the kind of things, if you can build a little bit of confidence, then you're never out of a ball game.
I like Solomon Patton. He's heading to Florida from Murphy. We'll be keeping an eye on him all season, and a few other top recruits in our area, too, including Theodore outside linebacker C.J. Mosley, who's looking at Alabama, Auburn, LSU, and Stanford. Let's go to the game tonight. They're taking on Hillcrest Evergreen. That's Erin Connolly, the cheerleader, rooting on the Bobcats, and they would not disappoint her. First drive, Chris Nelson finds Darian Thomas, who makes the great catch, a 15-yard touchdown, 7-0. Then it's time for C.J. Mosley's show. Watch this. This is all one possession. Makes the first tackle, makes the second tackle, makes the third tackle, so now it's 4th down. They go to punt, and he gets a hand on the punt as well. C.J. Mosley all over the field. This one was just a blowout. 40-14 is your final. Jarek Williams, another top recruit in our area, the 4-star safety at Blunt and an Alabama commit. He and the Leopards take on LaFleur tomorrow night at Ladd-Peebles Stadium. Well, we took you out to McGill-Tulane for our game of the week.
Joe, can you give me a P?
P?
Give me an E?
E?
Give me a P?
Are we really doing this?
No, it's our pep rally of the week. We go
pep rally!
McGill-Tulane, here we go. Just getting started on the season premiere of First and 10. Still to come, highlights of 11 more games and scores from all over the region. Plus, we'll check out our Band of the Week. It's all ahead on First and 10, only on Fox 10.